Hayi bafethu abafethu, I'm back bafethu with another video bafethu. So boss Ntembile bafethu. So Hope Mtanzi has written an article here say ANC in KZN warns anti-foreigner protests could trigger repeat of July 2021 unrest. So they think it might happen that people will loot and cause chaos in the country. But I doubt, because these people have been preaching non-violence all along, preaching non-violence. So what they are worried about, they shouldn't worry. No one will get hurt on the 21st, on the 30th, as long as they comply. The ANC in KwaZulu-Natal has warned that violence, intimidation, and unlawful conduct during protests against undocumented foreign nationals risk destabilizing communities, cautioning that the province must not descend into that pit of instability again. In reference to the July 2021 unrest, but what have you done since that unrest? Since the xenophobic attack in 2008, the so-called xenophobic attacks in 2000 that started in 2008, what has the ANC done about that? What did they have done? Nothing. The country is continuing to, hey, the country is going down gradually under their watch. Under their watch, these people, guys. And no one is willing to listen to them no more. Now they put in they put aside 600 million to those people. ANC provincial spokesperson Sifiso Sonjika, the party said it is aware of a handful of instances of violence and threats of violence that have marked some of these protests. It also raised concerns over what it described as unlawful citizens patrols, saying it is aware of vigilant styles, random spot checks on individual citizenship status conducted by unauthorized and unqualified individuals, and of the trampling of other rights. But the qualified individuals and the authorized individual, what are they doing? They're doing nothing. They're plundering, they're stealing, taking trips. So what citizens are supposed to do? Just to watch and clap, guys. Aye, man. ANC, be serious, man. Take us serious. The ANC, it is firmly opposed to such conduct and has called on law enforcement agencies to act. With the ANC, as ANC claim they want sometimes. They speak like the average Joe. They don't talk like the people who are governing the country. These people they're not serious. Something. They're speaking like they mean. They have no power whatsoever. The ANC is firmly opposed to these tendencies and it urges law enforcement agencies to play their role in this regard. Sonjika said. The party stressed that while South Africans have constitutional rights to protest, that right must be exercised responsibly to prevent escalation and instability. It said a maximum sense of responsibility should be the hallmark of this protest to avoid escalation that could cause instability, warning against actions that could inflame tensions. Sonjika warned that the consequences of instability are well known in the province, pointing to past events. The wounds of the July 2021 unrest remain unhealed for many who were victims of that violence and looting, and we all should be careful not to descend into that pit of instability again, he said. The NC noted that while most protests have proceeded without major incidents of intimidation or harm, it remains unconcerned about isolation cases of violence and threats. The party also welcomed King Msuzulu Zwelithini's call in Durban over the weekend for undocumented foreign nationals not to be attacked and for bloodshed to be avoided at all costs, even as communities exercise their rights to protest. Guys, no one wants to kill anyone, guys. People of South Africa are just asking, please, NC, make these people follow the law. Let's make sure that the laws of the country are being respected and adhered to. No one wants to kill people. No one is going around wanting to kill people for no reason, guys. Come on now, let's be serious. Oh. And these people have countries, have land. It's not like they don't have countries and land. Their grandfathers left them with the land, and ours left us with speeches. So they should live with our speeches, right? And go to their land and work their land. Sonjika said the king's intervention was a clarion call that emphasizes shared humanity and constitutional values and aligned with broader government efforts to manage migration challenges. He pointed to initiatives led by President Cyril Ramaphosa and the Interministerial Committee on Migration, saying these efforts, alongside other institutions, had already begun yielding positive results. 30 years of nothing. With the highest unemployment rate, you have the highest unemployment rate in Africa, but with the biggest economy in Africa. Well, that makes sense anyway. That's because you can't govern. The NC said addressing migration challenges requires cooperation beyond government, calling on social partners and stakeholders to work together to promote stability, peace, justice, and social cohesion. We encourage all social partners and stakeholders to actively participate in implementing effective solutions to these issues. Why to do relinquish? Relinquish power, guys, if you have no ideas. Relinquish power, retire. There are a lot of people with great ideas out there. As much as it is essential to recognize that this is not solely a government responsibility. It requires the collective commitment of all South Africans who aspire for stability, peace, and justice and social cohesion. That's what citizens are doing now, taking matters into their own hands. It added that South Africa remains a constitutional democracy and part of the SADC region and wider international community, which shared obligation and ties. Sonjika urged restraint and unity, saying the country's future depends on managing periods of heightened tensions within constitutional values and Ubuntu. In this regard, the ANC urges all patriots to exercise restraints at this time, especially by heeding His Majesty call, he said. Yeah, guys, no one wants anyone to get hurt, to die, no one. But indirectly, what the undocumented foreigners are doing to us South Africans, Baba, is killing us, Baba. People, these people, it's killing us slowly but surely. We're dying. Our kids are dying. Us and the youth, we're dying from illegal substances. But we don't force anyone to take illegal substances. Why are you selling them in the first place? Why are you selling them? Guys. Anyway, guys, please subscribe, please like Buffett. How do you think the NC has enacted? Do you think these people are under the payroll of these people, or they truly for African unity? Please subscribe, please like Buffett. This is your boy Sim Tembile. This is Azanian Politics. We'll be back with another video. Peace out.